Welcome to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. We have with us from Season 2, The Voice. Without further ado, you guys have been waiting for him. Chris, Mann, welcome to the show, Chris.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yes, Chris, now you've got to tell me, do you ever have a bad hair day?
Well, I just woke up, so I'm going to go with yes. That is a very interesting question. You should.
Well, it's funny because I posted.
My dad has really good hair, in that he's 62, but he's like, I don't think he's lost one hair his whole life. So he's definitely the hair inspiration.
Good genes. Good genes. Yeah, I had posted that we're going to interview you today, and you don't know how many requests I got to just get your number or let them know that they love you. The girls are all over you. So I had to ask that question. But Chris, it's all about the voice with you. You've got the voice, and what's funny is looking at your background. You kind of, at one time, you kind of dumbed down your voice, that is how you put it. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, when I definitely, if you don't know what type of music I make kind of the classical crossover
which is, by the way, my
type
favorite.
Music.
Right.
Oh, great, thank you. But there was a time when it was really, I kept hitting a wall with labels or getting support in the music industry for what I did, and so I started doing more pop music, which I also love, but it required me to sort of shrink my voice down, not use as much vibrato, and kind of not do what came to me naturally. And I finally realized that I was doing myself no favors by trying to sort of fit in what I thought people wanted from me. And as soon as I quit doing that, and obviously for the voice, it kind of everything changed, and it was a really big lesson for me.
Now, who inspired you to go to The Voice? Was it you saw the casting and you said, "Oh, I'm for this," or did somebody tell you about it and recommend you?
I was recommended for it, and I had auditioned for shows like that before and gotten nowhere, so I did not want to go. And thank God I did. And I really didn't want to go because I was at this, I just turned 30, and I was realizing how much stuff I feel like I had missed.
Right.
And I was missing my friend's wedding. I would have had to miss the wedding to be in the audition, and I was like, I'm not going to miss any more of these important things in my life. And my friend, luckily, was like, don't be crazy. It's fine. Go. And, the rest is history. But because you never know. You never know when the time is going to come when you hear no for years, and then one time you hear yes, and everything changes. And
this has got to be like, out of all the years that you've been building up to this, and they say, you've got to be prepared for when the opportunity comes. Well, now that the opportunity is here, what's this year been like for you? This year's been incredible. I mean, of course, I spent 6 months on The Voice. It wasn't on air 6 months, but I was there making the show for 6 months. And then, very fortunate, since May, I've gone nonstop. I got signed to Universal. I made a Christmas record for Walmart called Home for Christmas. I made my debut record called Roads has released. I just finished doing all of nationwide Macy's tree lightings. I shot my first PBS special that'll be nationwide next year. And, of course, I'm doing the Today Show this Wednesday, and Wednesday night doing the Rockefeller Center tree lighting, which is going to be amazing. So it's been nonstop. Well, I have to say, one of our Twitter fans, or I think they were your Twitter fans, and they saw our question in the feed about what they wanted to ask you, and one lady actually said that her son is going to play hooky to go see your concert. She thinks she's the best mother in the world to let him do that. So I would agree. Now, I would agree. A lot of your fans as well are asking, well, when are you going to go on tour? That is a great question. I'm definitely going to be touring next year a lot. And it's been, I haven't been able to tour. I've been playing tons of shows sort of all over the place. And the thing that was so great about working with Macy's is that I was in, 2 days ago I was in San Francisco. The day before that I was in Atlanta, and then I was in Chicago. And that was an opportunity for fans in those bigger cities to come and see. But when the PBS special starts airing, I'm going to be touring right after that next year. So
hold tight. There will also be a live DVD and CD to go along with it. It's all a dream come true for sure.
Now, yeah, there's also other fans that, you know, again, their memory of you is with Christina Aguilera, and Christina Aguilera has done some phenomenal things with the show. I believe she's going back on tour as well. Are there going to be any plans for you to join her tour at some point?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. Christina and I did work together after the show on my record, Roads. We did a duet called The Blower's Daughter, which is the Damien Rice song that was famous from the movie Closer, one of my favorite songs. Mm-hmm. And she's just so generous with her time and her belief in what I'm doing, and I really appreciated that. That would be amazing if we wanted to link up sometime and perform live if our paths happen to cross, but she's a busy lady for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure she is, but I can see it happening because we're going to send this video to her and say, he's got to be on your tour show. So now, Chris, you know, because that's how much power we have here on Live with Aaron and Kelly.
You guys are very powerful. Can I also have the winning lottery numbers? That would be great.
Okay, well, we'll work on that. We're getting around to everybody that we know. Now, Chris, you know, again, you have phenomenal voice, but I got to ask, whose voices really inspire you, or that, you know, you turn on the radio, and do you have a playlist of musicians that you aspire to be?
Oh, I have so many. I mean, Tony Bennett, we don't sing the same type of music, but I would love to be in my 80s still tearing up the stage like right. Tony Bennett does.
Yeah.
My career idols is Harry Connick Jr., just because he does music, he does film, television, and Broadway stuff. Like, those are all things that I aspire to do. So okay. As a career arc, I look up to him. And then musically, I'm across the board. I love country music. I'm from Kansas, and I lived in Nashville for a long time, so I'm a huge fan of country music and love top 40. I love singer-songwriter stuff. A lot of times I'm on Sirius Radio or flipping around, you know, FM radio, just looking for like a local station that might play things that are a little left of center. It's kind of fun to hear new music.
Well, we thank you for taking the time to join us in your bed hair earlier in the morning. Again, so many of your fans and followers are following you on Twitter, on Facebook. Do you do your own tweets?
I do, and I get asked that a lot. People write me messages, and then I respond. I just did a whole bunch of responses last night, and the first thing they ask is, this has to be like Chris's assistant, right?
Right.
And I write back, like, nope, it's not. I definitely love chatting with people. I am Chris Mann on Twitter and Chris Mann Music on Facebook. So shoot me a message. It'll definitely be me responding, and I can't wait to sing for you guys on Wednesday.
Awesome. Okay, take some pictures for us and tweet us your pictures, and we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday and the many years to come. Thank you, Chris, for taking a moment with us here on Live with Aaron and Kelly.
Thank you.